welcome you all into our world. We wanted to let you get to know a little bit about us. Seeing videos of adventures and everything else, we're gonna have a get to know us session.
Yeah, when you get to know us better, though, it's definitely not all about us. You know, you can relate to a lot of the things we discuss. So, in turn, it's gonna be about you. You know, because you go through some of the same situations, whether that's marriage, life, children. You know, everything that anyone goes through. You never know until you ask somebody, look at your neighbor, and realize, you know what?
Tell your neighbor.
I am going through something like that. You know what? I was thinking about it yesterday. So situations like this will help you relate to it, and hopefully give you some tools, you know, for your lives as well. We're not experts, you know, but we got a lot of experience, you know, so we do know what we're talking about to a degree, but we don't have all the answers. Trust.
Exactly. Hey, we just thought about some things we want to talk about. We want to talk about communication. We want to talk about love languages.
And dating your spouse.
Yes, and dating your spouse. So we'll start first with dating your spouse. That's what I want to talk about.
All right.
Well, no, let's
let's do dating the spouse.
Okay, we'll talk about dating your spouse. Okay. All right.
So let me start by saying she got excited about dating your spouse. But guess what, folks? I, want to date your spouse more than her. I like the aspect of, us going out together without the kids, doing things like that we did before when we were younger. Just things like that. So I'm a major advocate for dating your spouse.
And I was apprehensive because I'm helicopter mom. We have 3 kids, and 2 of them were 19 months apart. So we had little kids for a long time. And it's not easy to leave your little kids with anyone. And I think that you always think about the stress that you're under when they're with you, and you don't want someone else to, take that on. You don't want to stress someone out with that. But we're also the people to quickly say, oh, leave your kids with us. Go do such and such. Oh, we'll help you out. And I know that people are willing to do the same. It's just not as easy to let people help you.
Not as easy, but it's definitely needed. All right. The children as well need to be away from their parents at times. They need to experience more with their friends, family, things like that outside of just mom and dad. Because mom and dad won't be there forever. They got to learn how to adapt and overcome what the world throws at them. So that's definitely what I want to do. What we want to do now. And dating your spouse is a big part of letting them grow and have an opportunity, to do all those great, wonderful things.
So I agree with the aspect of, us needing our time. But I think the part that was a little harder for me was agreeing that the kids need their time with this person and that person, or some babysitter or any of that. So one thing that I did when I was feeling that way, and I know there are some moms out there who can, or even some dads who are apprehensive, who can relate to me. So I wanted to do more of the, okay, let's put the kids to bed, and then after they go to bed, we can light a candle and have a steak dinner and those things, and take advantage of spending time together. But for him, it was different because he wanted to actually go out. He wanted the opportunity to do those things that we did when we were dating. So that aspect was missing for him. So he wanted it back.
Oh yeah, definitely did. I think it was one of the best decisions we made, as husband and wife, to let that stuff, rekindle, start doing it again, some things like that. So let's not ever forget where we came from and what led us to fall in love eventually.
You fell in love in 2 days.
Oh, and you came out, boy.
Whatever. You fell in love in 2 days.
It wasn't 2 days. It was like 2 months, but
it was not 2 months. It was like 1 month.
It'll be another series. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk about that some other time.
Anyways, we should probably move on to the next subject. Actually, we're going to throw in some videos and pictures of us having date night.
You'll watch.
So see some of those.
next topic, all right, we want to discuss is the drum roll.
We're gonna talk about your love language.
Love language.
So, I'm a big advocate for love languages. A lot of times when I'm talking to my friends or talking to my family, I always ask them, "What's your love language?" Or, "What's your spouse, or significant other's love language?" Because what we realize is a lot of times we're loving people in our love language. So, one of them is people who like gifts. That's one of their love languages. They like receiving gifts. And let's say that I went out and bought him a Lamborghini when all he wanted me to do was say, "You look nice today, and you're such a strong man. I don't need to buy you a Lamborghini because all you need is some affection." I mean, all you need is some words of affirmation.
Hey, let me get the Lamborghini instead.
I
hear that.
Anyway.
Don't spoil it. I'm not going to tell you mine yet, but she's trying to hint at it. But just to backtrack, I didn't really understand what love languages were, until we went to a Credo marriage retreat. I think that's when the first time I realized, okay, what the different love languages were. And, that course or that time, that retreat, it definitely opened my eyes up to what my wife's love language was. Of course, I loved her. She loved me. I was doing things for her, but at the same time, I was, in a sense, working double time, running in place because I was doing things that was outside of her love language, right?
Right.
Buying gifts, writing her letters, telling her I love her.
You wrote me a letter?
Yeah, a lot of
letters.
letters.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
But that was not her love language at all.
No, wash some dishes. Go get some gas in my car, sweep a little bit, do vacuum, like
everything.
My love language is acts of service.
Acts of service.
I don't need the newest Birkin bag or any of that. I don't need, you can buy me new kitchenware. But I don't need the fancy gifts. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful, because if I feel like I look like a sack of potatoes, you're not going to change it by telling me I'm beautiful. What? I do like sack of potatoes sometimes now. Okay.
Don't even start that.
Mm-mm.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe. All right, to our channel, my beautiful wife.
Sack of potatoes.
Whatever.
But anyway,
beautiful queen.
I don't need the words of affirmation. I don't need the gifts. I don't need I won't say that I don't need quality time. That's another one of the 5 love languages, but it's not at the top for me. I like quality time. Another one is physical touch. And that's not at the top of the list for me.
No.
But if you give me a clean sink, no dishes, wipe it down, sweep afterwards, wipe the counters. Like, oh my goodness,
dishes,
you are.
Gas in the car, wash the car, clean the house, Hercules. All that hard labor. That extra service.
That's what I like. And what I realized is sometimes I was loving him in my love language because I would do those small things for him, but his love language is, "Baby, thank you so much for being the man of the house, and you're such a strong..."
My love language is words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Sincere words of affirmation. Right?
You didn't think I meant that?
No, you did not. I can tell you, I've been married for 13 years.
Whatever. So that's his love language, and sometimes if we just love our partner, love our spouse in their love language instead of loving them the way that we need to be loved, but also letting them know how we need to be loved. There's so much that comes together when you do that. But another piece of that is knowing your kids' love languages. So when we went to the marriage retreat, it was actually a family retreat. So we learned everyone's love languages. And I think it's important to know your kids' love languages. We have one that's words of affirmation. We have one who loves gifts, which is weird because that's not how either one of us are. But there's someone in our family that I think they get it from. And we have another one that's physical touch.
That's
oh my goodness. And that's different for us too, because he's more affectionate than I am.
I am, but I'm not. That's not my love language. I am more.
Yeah. So I think if I had to rank mine, gift giving would be on the bottom, and probably for him as well. I don't really need gifts, and I don't need you to tell me like, "Oh girl, your hair is so beautiful," and I'm like, it's a wig. It's a wig. Anyways.
So that's hers. My top 2, of course, are words of affirmation and quality time.
Yeah.
Right, so those are mine. Everything
So
else comes in the way of me.
But that brings us to just the last thing that we wanted to talk about,
topic today,
which was communication.
Communication. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe to our channel.
Okay,
White
Mr.
Party
YouTube.
5. Alright, so sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, communication is so. Yeah, you interrupted me when we were talking about communication.
But I apologize. I said, I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby. That's important.
Boom, there you go. You started off then.
Alright, so communication. Communication is key in so many different areas, but we're just talking about marriage now. Keeping your significant other, your spouse, engaged, in the know about what's going on with you is so very important. I'm learning this from mistakes I've done in the past. I'm learning from trials and error. I didn't get it right way back when. You know, I'm still getting it right now.
I didn't have my ring on.
It's okay.
I just realized that.
It's fine.
I did want to say something about, like, he said, letting your partner know your whereabouts. I think one of the toughest things that people deal with when you go from being on your own to now you are one with someone else is letting them know your whereabouts, or just not
checking
really,
in.
checking in.
Checking
in, but what I was
Just
also
checking
going to say was, you know, letting them know, like, hey, I have this, such and such asked me to do this on Saturday. Did you have any plans for us? You know, and you're not like asking for permission.
It's not permission.
It's not permission.
No.
But I think that, especially for men, it feels like permission.
Sometimes.
And I think that it's a hard adjustment to go from doing your own thing
to you thinking someone's been your mom or dad.
Yes, oh my goodness. He has said so many times to me, you're not my mom. You're not my mom.
That's me as I sound.
You're not my mom.
Hey, but also she said to me,
you not my daddy. You are not my daddy.
She does it better than me. Exactly just like that.
You not my daddy.
I'm not. I would say my father-in-law's name, but I won't do that right now.
I left my daddy in Hopkins. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I left my daddy in Hopkins. And it's an adjustment for everybody, but you just have to get on one accord.
Yes.
In that communication to know that it's not that someone's in control of you in any of that. You just
It's showing, for one, it's showing that the other person cares about you. It's not checking up. It's not saying check in permission. It's, I want to make sure you're safe. I love you. All right? I want to know you're okay. I don't know who you with in certain circumstances to make sure that you're okay. How many guys?
Who are them?
Yeah. Do I know these people? Just things like that, you know. So we can plan accordingly. And, you know, I miss her when she's away. Yeah, I do. I think she misses me too when I'm away sometimes. So that's the way. So let's not get it twisted. That's definitely why I think it's a big reason why.
And also one thing that my mom said when he proposed, she said, I'm going to give you all some advice. And she said, there are two of you, but there's a person that you need to keep in the middle, to lean on, to keep you all stronger. And she always said that the two of you need to lean on Christ to be stronger. And we always say on our anniversary that a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. So that's been, you know, as the more we lean on God, the stronger that we are together.
100%. Well, that I must add to that at all.
Wait. Oh.
You know, but
we're having technical difficulties.
It's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Keeping, you know, God ahead of your life, right? And keeping the main thing. Continue to pray, have faith, and know that it's not on you. We can't do anything with on our own.
Right.
You know, it's all the power of the man above. So definitely keep that in the mix.
So we're gonna leave with that. We mainly just wanted to talk about those things today. We'll be back next week. Comment and let us know some things you'd like to. I'm sorry, Mr. YouTube, go ahead.
Comment, like, subscribe. Please inbox questions, things you would like us to talk about in the future.
Let us know what you want to hear from us. Don't forget, we're also on Instagram, the White Party of Five.
Yep.
And that's where you can see us day to day. You can see us in our stories, posting pictures and videos on there, some reels. We're on there more than here. You'll see us here once a week.
Website?
Website is thewhiteparty5.com. It's only one blog on there.
It's still your website.
But we're more active on Instagram, so you can see more of this and more of the day to day. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll try to bring that to you guys, because it's been a while. It's been a long time coming to get in this space, but here we are. All right, guys. Bye.
Next time.